Felix Edouard Vallotton was born on December 28, 1865, in Lausanne, Switzerland. He was the second child of Adrien and Mathilde Vallotton. His father was a wealthy pharmacist who managed a successful business, and his mother was of French descent, contributing to Vallotton's dual cultural heritage. The Vallotton family was affluent and cultured, providing Felix and his siblings with a comfortable and intellectually stimulating environment. From a young age, Vallotton showed a keen interest in art. He displayed a natural talent for drawing and painting, often spending hours sketching scenes from his everyday life. Recognizing his potential, his parents encouraged his artistic pursuits and enrolled him in the École Cantonale d'Art de Lausanne, where he received his first formal training. Under the guidance of his teachers, Vallotton honed his skills and developed a solid foundation in classical techniques. In 1882, at the age of 17, Vallotton moved to Paris to continue his studies at the Académie Julian. Paris, at that time, was the epicenter of the art world, brimming with new ideas and innovative movements. Vallotton was exposed to the works of the old masters, as well as contemporary artists who were challenging traditional boundaries. At the Académie Julian, he studied under the tutelage of Jules-Joseph Lefebvre and Gustave Boulanger, who were known for their academic approach to painting. However, Vallotton was also influenced by the avant-garde artists of the time, particularly the Impressionists and Post-Impressionists. During his early years in Paris, Vallotton frequented the Louvre, where he meticulously copied the works of artists like Holbein, Dürer, and Ingres. These experiences left a lasting impact on his artistic development, evident in his precise draftsmanship and attention to detail. Despite the academic rigor of his training, Vallotton was drawn to the more radical aspects of the contemporary art scene, which would later shape his unique style. In the early 1890s, Vallotton became associated with the Nabis, a group of young, avant-garde artists who sought to break away from traditional artistic conventions. The Nabis, which included artists such as Pierre Bonnard, Édouard Vuillard, and Maurice Denis, emphasized the use of bold colors, simplified forms, and decorative patterns. They were influenced by Japanese prints and sought to integrate art into everyday life through various mediums, including painting, printmaking, and design. Vallotton's involvement with the Nabis was pivotal in his artistic evolution. He quickly became known for his woodcuts, which were characterized by their stark contrasts, bold lines, and expressive compositions. His woodcuts, such as The Demonstration, 1893, and The Laundress, 1894, gained widespread recognition for their innovative use of black and white and their ability to convey complex narratives with minimal means. These works were published in various journals and illustrated books, solidifying Vallotton's reputation as a master printmaker. Vallotton's association with the Nabis also led to collaborations with prominent publishers and critics, including Thaddeus Nathanson, the founder of the influential magazine La Revue Blanche. Through these connections, Vallotton's work reached a broader audience, and he became a prominent figure in the Parisian art scene. Despite his success with woodcuts, Vallotton continued to explore painting, experimenting with different styles and subjects. By the late 1890s, Vallotton had developed a mature style that distinguished him from his contemporaries. His paintings from this period are characterized by their meticulous attention to detail, precise lines, and flat areas of color. Vallotton often depicted scenes of bourgeois life, exploring themes of intimacy, isolation, and the complexities of human relationships. His works, such as The Bath, Summer Evening, 1892-1893, and The Dinner or The Supper, 5 People Around a Table, 1899, reveal a keen observation of social dynamics and a subtle, often ironic, commentary on modern life. One of the defining features of Vallotton's mature style is his use of pattern and texture. Influenced by Japanese prints and the decorative arts, Vallotton incorporated intricate patterns and bold, flat colors into his compositions. This approach is evident in works like The Ball, 1899, where the patterned wallpaper and the figure's clothing create a dynamic interplay of shapes and colors. Vallotton's ability to balance detailed realism with decorative abstraction became a hallmark of his work. In addition to his domestic scenes, Vallotton explored various other genres, including portraits, landscapes, and nudes. His portraits such as Portrait of Gertrude Stein, 1907, and Felix Vallotton, 1897, are notable for their psychological depth and the precision with which he captured his subject's features. Vallotton's landscapes, on the other hand, often depict tranquil, almost idyllic scenes, yet they are imbued with a sense of stillness and introspection. Works like Moonlight, 1895, and The Pond, 1909, exemplify his mastery of light and atmosphere. Vallotton's personal life was marked by significant relationships that influenced both his work and his career. In 1899, he married Gabrielle Rodriguez Henriques, the daughter of Alexandra Bernheim, a prominent art dealer and gallery owner. This marriage not only provided Vallotton with financial stability, but also connected him to the art world through his father-in-law's extensive network. Gabrielle and Felix Vallotton had a close and supportive relationship, and she often served as a muse for his paintings. Despite his outwardly serene domestic life, Vallotton's works often reveal a more complex and introspective side. His depictions of intimate interiors and private moments suggest an acute awareness of the tensions and undercurrents that exist within human relationships. This duality between his public persona and the private realities he portrayed in his art adds a layer of depth to his oeuvre. Vallotton's circle of friends and acquaintances included many prominent figures in the art and literary worlds. He maintained close friendships with fellow artists such as Édouard Vuillard, Pierre Bonnard, and Maurice Denis, with whom he shared a mutual respect and admiration. These relationships provided Vallotton with a supportive and intellectually stimulating environment, fostering his creativity and encouraging his experimentation with different mediums and styles. The outbreak of World War I in 1914 had a profound impact on Vallotton's life and work. Although he was in his late 40s and not directly involved in the fighting, the war affected him deeply. Vallotton's response to the war was reflected in his art as he began to explore themes of conflict, destruction, and the human condition. His series of paintings and woodcuts depicting the war, such as Verdun, 1917, and The Charge, 1915, are stark and powerful representations of the horrors of war. These works convey a sense of urgency and despair, capturing the emotional and psychological toll of the conflict. During the war years, Vallotton also wrote extensively, documenting his thoughts and observations in journals and letters. These writings provide valuable insights into his perspectives on the war and his creative process during this tumultuous period. Vallotton's literary talents were not confined to his personal writings. He also authored several novels and plays, showcasing his versatility as an artist and writer. In the post-war years, Vallotton continued to create, but his work took on a more introspective and contemplative tone. He revisited many of the themes that had occupied him throughout his career, such as the complexities of human relationships and the beauty of the natural world. His later works, such as The Red Room, 1924, and The Visit, 1925, demonstrate a mature artist reflecting on his life and experiences. Felix Vallotton's contributions to the art world were significant and far-reaching. His innovative use of woodcuts revolutionized the medium, influencing generations of printmakers. Vallotton's ability to convey complex narratives and emotions with minimal means set a new standard for the expressive potential of woodcuts. His works continue to be celebrated for their technical mastery and artistic innovation. In addition to his impact on printmaking, Vallotton's paintings and drawings left a lasting mark on the development of modern art. His distinctive style, characterized by precise lines, flat areas of color, and a keen observation of human behavior, influenced many artists of his time and beyond. Vallotton's exploration of themes such as intimacy, isolation, and the subtleties of social interactions resonated with contemporary audiences and continue to be relevant today. Vallotton's legacy is preserved in numerous museums and collections around the world. His works are held in prestigious institutions such as the Musée d'Orsay in Paris, the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, and the Kunsthaus Zurich. Retrospective exhibitions of his work have been held in major cities, allowing new generations to appreciate his contributions to art history. Felix Vallotton was a multifaceted artist whose career spanned painting, printmaking, writing, and illustration. His innovative approach to woodcuts and his distinctive painting style set him apart from his contemporaries and left a lasting impact on the art world. Vallotton's ability to capture the complexities of human relationships and the subtleties of social dynamics in his work continues to resonate with audiences today. Through his art, Vallotton provided a window into the human condition, offering insights into the joys, sorrows, and intricacies of life. His legacy endures as a testament to his skill, creativity,